All right, everyone, this is Real Talk with Nick, with your host, Nickavelli King. I got two special guests. We're going to do this back to back. This is part two. In the green and white, no other than my man G5. And I got Willpower, a.k.a. Kevin Williams. We call him the Mayor of Harlem, and we here to give you some Nick content. We got a lot to talk about. And, we're going to get in, man. Let's talk about the Giannis situation. There's rumors that's going around heavy, man, that Giannis could be a Knick. Now, we got a lot of non-believers when you mention that. They say it's off-season hype. Giannis ain't leaving the Bucks. But what you think the chances of that actually taking place? Because it seems as if Giannis is screaming out, if the Milwaukee Bucks is not doing what they're supposed to do in the front office, he's looking elsewhere between the New York Knicks and the Los Angeles Lakers. Out of these two teams.
I need to know if Giannis has any more, he had like 2 years left on his contract.
2 years.
Okay, so he could demand a trade. They don't necessarily have to, do it. If a trade is not feasible to the Milwaukee Bucks, in other words, if they can't get something like in return for Giannis,
A good package.
or some picks and all that, they might not make that deal. And Giannis gonna have to just languish there until a deal comes along.
Okay, now
And that could happen. I'm not saying that it is, but let's be real about that. He's under contract, so he has to play with Milwaukee, whether he wants to be there or not.
Okay, now G5.
Well,
Piggybacking on that,
all right.
what would be a good package that would bait Giannis to be a Knickerbocker?
A package to be that. Okay.
What's the
Since
package?
it's a four, I'm gonna say throw Julius in there, throw RJ in there, and throw Quickly in there with 2 draft picks.
So you think R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and Quickly
and
two future draft
Two
picks
future
RJ Barrett, Julius
draft.
Randle, and Quickly.
Yeah.
for Giannis?
That's
Do you
over $60 million. Giannis making that kind of money?
Yes.
Giannis making 200 and something?
He making money.
He making 228 mil, I think.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making some money.
Okay, yeah,
He's
throw all
up
of
there.
it.
He's up in there with the 50,
And
60
throw Dolan
bucks, so
half of
we
his
could throw
wallet
that.
that he got in there. Throw that in there too.
And the only reason why I say that
That's about
because
how much it is, man.
if
Yeah.
the Knicks be serious to try to get the trade, to try to get him,
That's about
That's some
63
shit.
million right there.
they got to try. No,
yeah,
not really.
y'all right. Yeah, because Julius and RJ making 30 million. That's 60, and Quigley making about 3. That's just 63 million. So so Giannis,
RJ making 20.
It's about 30.
20.
Johnny, RJ making
What,
30.
34,
RJ
right?
No.
signed a 4-year, $120 million deal.
4 years. That's only.
That's like 34.
That's $30 million, man.
It's about 25, 27, 28.
Okay, about rounding off to 30. I mean,
You can do it
listen.
like that if you want.
I'm gonna have to, because then I'm gonna put the 30 and the 30 to make the 60 and be over.
Is it worth it to give up Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett?
120.
Listen,
Because RJ got 2. Reason why I
And he
say that.
signed a 4-year deal.
Reason why I say
for
that because
$120 million.
Julius Randle have 2 years left on his contract. Here have 2 years on this contract with year option both.
No, RJ contract starts this
No,
year.
I'm not talking about RJ. I'm talking about Julius
Yeah,
contract.
Julius
Julius
making $32
make
million this year.
it'll make it worth the. Then you got to throw in the players to make them want it worth the throw, to make it be
Right,
like.
y'all
what
already
we
got
could
rid of
work
Obi. That's $6 million off the books. Y'all got rid of him. All right,
Yeah.
so y'all got money.
We got money. We got over
Y'all
120
gotta get
million.
rid of that. Well, I'm gonna stop.
is he worth
No
it?
playing guy named Fournier.
Is he worth it? Of course he's worth it. Which team is not? The whole NBA. If Giannis goes into the trading block, the NBA is gonna go into a frenzy.
The whole NBA going.
The whole NBA is gonna go into
the
a
whole
frenzy.
NBA ain't gonna run, but I'm talking about major teams gonna move pieces together.
Because he's going from a.
Well, the
a
two
mid team
teams,
to-
right?
He's going from a mid team trying to go to one of the top teams in the NBA. Which I mean by tops, I'm talking about getting the most money, making the more views, making more NBA TV games and everything.
Talking
It's
about
New York.
Giannis going down.
You talking
to
New
Miami.
York? New York,
Nah,
Miami,
two teams that's
Chicago.
interested in him is the Knicks and the Lakers.
It's four. Knicks, Lakers, Miami.
And it's talking about going to Miami. Nigga, you get that
Forget-
nigga down there, him and Bam
Miami.
Adebayo down there.
Sorry, Miami. Miami's
Him,
in there.
Bam,
Boston's in
Adebayo,
there.
and Jimmy
You
Butler.
got Boston
nigga.
that's in there.
Dame
Miami
Lillard.
in there.
Nigga,
Chicago.
you crazy. Them niggas
New
going
York.
for a
Those are the
championship,
5
dude.
teams that Giannis will go to.
Pat Riley not playing.
Let me tell you something. I know you hear all this talk about Donovan Mitchell wanting to be a Knickerbocker.
Don't
And
mean
how-
it's happening.
Now, I'm talking about players who want to play for the orange and blue. Giannis is one of them players.
Donovan Mitchell.
Giannis is one of them players that want to be a Knickerbocker.
I
Don't
know
think
about
just
that.
is dominant.
I don't know about that.
Giannis
Joel
wants to
Embiid
be a
wanna
Knick.
Knickerbocker.
It's different. He wants to be a Knick.
His brother played for the Knicks,
Listen, yes, Giannis wants to be a Knick.
so he know the Knicks organization.
Okay,
Giannis want to be a Knick, then listen, he should be one. But
When
Julius
he's a
gotta
free
go.
agent. Julius has to go.
RJ gotta go.
This is we can't have all this much.
Emmanuel
It's too
Quickly, I'm
much.
not all for him going, but he gonna be gone.
Would
Okay.
you rather quickly or would you rather
Grimes.
Grimes?
Nah, I gotta keep Grimes.
So you rather
I
quickly?
really want to keep both of them, but if I
If you
gotta
had to keep one,
I'm gonna keep Grimes.
Now, you're in the Lions Den. I want to know, because that statement you just made, you're telling me that Grimes got something in his arsenal that Quickly doesn't.
Yeah,
Why would you favor Grimes?
he's because
Come on, he ain't that.
Quigley got hurt, man,
it ain't that part.
and Quigley is injury prone. Looking at it, Grimes will play hurt. Okay, it's a difference. Well, I like Grimes, and not only that, Grimes is younger and can be developed into a great two guard. Okay, he's got to make adjustments, and he's smart enough to do it. So I don't care as far as what I see him, how he's
Grimes
working
got
out.
height.
Grimes is going to be a great basketball player.
He got
He's
the
going to
height.
be the Allen Houston that I envision him to be. He's turning into that. Remember,
Allen
this is his third year. So, yo, man, I'm going with him. He's going
Over Quickly?
I'm going with Grimes over Quickly, yeah.
You heard it first, lady. You heard it first.
Wow.
I'm
You heard
telling you,
it
and I love
first.
Quigley.
Let me
but
tell you
no,
something,
I'm
man.
going with Grimes.
Do you need some coffee? Would you like some coffee?
Let me say this.
He said, "Wait, tell me, you
Did you
serious?"
see? Did you see?
Hey, Kev,
Did
we
you
love
see
coffee, baby.
Quentin Grimes
You got to
stopped
explain.
Jimmy Butler with a bad leg. Did you see that?
Yeah.
All right. Did you see Emmanuel Quigley do that? Thank you very much. And then that's the difference. Why I'm gonna keep Quentin Grimes. I got factual evidence why I like that. Okay, and I got factual evidence. I don't want my players getting broken down in the playoff. That's the coach. I'm a better coach than them because I would have had them rested and I would have been having dudes. I would have let even Swede, that other guy Swede, they would have been playing. I would have been seeing who I could bring in that I need points when these dudes get injured. Okay, because I know how the playoffs go. You can get injured in the play. And I got to have all 12 of my men ready to play. Simple as that.
Okay, G5, you agree with that assessment? If not, what is your take? Who got to go in your eyes?
If it was out of the two,
Out of Quentin Grimes or Emmanuel Quickly? Who would you want to hold on to just a little bit longer?
Derrick Rose is gone. Since Derrick Rose gone,
We talking about Quentin Grimes and Emmanuel Quickly. He just gave you.
I could see why you would say Grimes because the height, the weight. He's 6'7". He's not to handle a ball like a point guard.
Good play.
He can shoot. He can play defense. Quickly is the slasher, the quick to go to the basket, the more of the Derrick
crazy
Rose.
shot taker.
The Derrick Rose crazy shot taker.
Derrick Rose was more under control.
We got that in Brunson. So it's like he ain't gonna really get time under Brunson. Brunson's gonna play 34 to 34 minutes.
And did you
when it
see
comes
how
down to
quickly he
punch.
played against Cleveland? Huh?
Yeah, he didn't have a good series.
All right then.
No, he
Did you
didn't.
see Quentin Grimes play against Cleveland? And I'm sorry, Quentin, that I didn't mention you. It was him and Josh Hart that stopped fucking Donovan Mitchell. Okay? Since I went back to the tapes, I apologize, Quentin, for not giving you credit for the defense you put on Donovan as. Because God knows Emmanuel Quickly was bricking like that motherfucker Humpty Dumpty. He was falling off the wall, nigga. That nigga had a great fall in that series. Okay?
He was injured.
Okay, he got injured in Miami.
That's what he was already injured. Just didn't.
All right, well then.
We just didn't know the nigga was injured. I'm not giving him no excuse. I'm just saying, okay,
You put your
he probably got his
uniform
leg
on.
all
You put
fucked
your
up. Yeah, the
uniform-
same thing with Julius.
You
Put his
your
uniform on, same
on,
shit.
Your ass is up.
He followed the Julius Randle. He followed
That's
the
why
Julius
if
Randle
your ass is
method.
injured, don't play, man.
Now, I'm glad you mentioned that. You said if your ass is injured,
Don't play.
don't play.
Right.
Then there comes a time, like I'm pretty sure G5 would
I agree with this.
agree with this one.
And attest to this.
That-
because
Sometimes you got to pull that Willis Reed out.
Nah.
You feel me? Wait,
Yeah,
when you
it
hurt,
still gotta work.
it still got to
Still
work.
gotta work.
Persevere through the injury. Wait, inspire other players not to give up.
Not to give up.
Now, do you
have to
think
give-
Julius Randle fulfilled that though?
Willis
Yes.
Reed walked with a
Yes, he
limp the
did.
rest
Hold
of
on,
his
hold
life,
on.
man.
You heard
For
me?
real,
Yes,
man.
he did.
Cut it out.
He's saying that
Yes, he
Julius Randle pulled out the Willis Reed last season.
He pulled off the Kobe. Kobe
He
beat Bryant.
did a Willis Reed last season. It got dunked on by Bam Adebayo because he can't play. Your leg is fucked up. You got a busted propeller. When you in the playoffs, dude, you got to have all your faculties working, man. I don't want to hear that, man, because then when you lose, we want to hear, oh, well, I was injured. I should have not. Yeah, nigga, you should not have played and let the young guys carry you. That's why it's 12 on the team,
Yeah.
not 8
But
or
then
7.
it's on the coach too, though. The coach
This
to
is
sit
what
his ass
this
down.
is what I was kind of like.
I can't
that's
get
so
mad at
directly
Julius.
alluding
I
to-
can't get mad at Julius for the
we
simple
already
fact.
know that.
I
nigga
can't get
shit.
mad at Julius for that simple fact. The coach knew you injured, nigga, and he still put you out there for that many minutes. Instead of cutting your minutes in half, giving him the 20 and switching
And giving
roles,
it to Obi, he could have diminished his
he
minutes.
could have still played. Instead of you playing 34 minutes, my nigga, I gave you an 82. I gave you 82 a hard season, nigga.
This nigga
You
didn't even
read
play
me?
Derrick Rose at all.
But like I said, this is what that coach do. He burns down his star players. He burns them down. He'll make them run the most minutes. Injured or not injured, you gotta play.
Derrick Rose the pasteurized treatment. He left him out the
He
pasture
did it to
the
Derrick
whole year.
Rose. He
And
did
now
it to
playing
Derrick
with
Rose.
Memphis now. He
No,
gonna play
that's
too.
perfect. He ain't playing. He just did it to
Derrick
calm
Rose
down this
is
nigga.
going to be playing until John Morant come back, dude. You don't think Derrick Rose can play 25 games? You better know Derrick
I know
Rose
he gonna play the
can
25.
play 25 games.
But that's not the only one that DeMarcus Smart is there.
It
See, that's
don't matter, but
DeMarcus
Derrick
Smart
Rose
gonna
is
start over
okay,
Derrick Rose.
but it don't matter. He playing.
Derrick Rose is not gonna really play.
Oh, I'll bet you Derrick Rose.
Why you say that? You talk like Derrick Rose at the end of his
Because
career,
Derrick
man.
Rose went there for a job. Derrick Rose didn't go there as a player. He's a player.
He's doing the Gerald Jack. He did a tutor.
You put two.
He signed.
Look,
did he
look.
sign an
He put
administrative
two. They
NBA
put two
contract?
vets.
Or did he sign
They
a
took-
basketball player's contract? I
They
wanna
took
know.
2 vets and put 2 vets on Memphis for one reason. This is the only 2 vets that this nigga John Morant's gonna literally pay attention to. That's gonna tell him, yo, bro, you bugging. Little homie, calm down. So what the NBA had to find 2 players to calm John Morant down. You know they do shit like this. If they find them drinking too much, smoking too much, they high, they drunk, they getting traded to another team.
What I'm
Some
saying-
players will stay in the NBA 15 years and not play a game of basketball
I believe
because there's
despite all
certain
of that,
things.
knowing John Morant, how hard-headed his ass is, he'll get in trouble after all of that. But I'm not even going to
No,
speak
he's not.
about that.
He's
Yeah,
not.
okay, you can say all that, but
Because
I said he'd be an idiot if he do it
wanna play-
again.
he wanna
I
play
said
like
he'd
Derrick
be an
Rose.
idiot.
And
if
he did it again.
And he did it
And
again.
he did it again.
I'm saying he's a goddamn idiot.
if you said it
on the Yeah.
kill, that nigga was an idiot.
Yeah, he's a goddamn idiot. So now,
But is it
until-
really a problem what he's doing though?
Listen,
now let's
Yeah.
be truthful.
Because
Now
he
that-
has a contract. Listen
No, I
to
know.
this.
It's
You
an
have
NBA
a moral
contract.
turpitude contract. In
Okay.
other words, this contract explains to you
That I can't
not
be a
only
human.
are you a
Stop
employee of your team, you represent the NBA as a whole entity. In other words, your conduct is being monitored not only by your team, but by the NBA, the brand.
Can Nick intervene, man? Can I say something, man? I'm gonna have to agree with Kev on that one because you could be nice on the court, but success, and I think that comes from anything you're doing, really comes when you're outside your craft. If you're a professional basketball player
Okay.
and you're a fucking high hat, you drink,
Okay.
you go to clubs, you're
Uh-huh.
fighting and shit
That's
like
every
that,
NBA player.
that affects what you do on the court.
NBA player.
Nah, not every NBA player. Hells no.
I was one of them.
Look.
If I knew now what I know, I would
98%
have
of the
never probably
NBA.
went to.
Listen, man, you gotta have discipline, man. Like, I'm gonna bring it back. John Morant,
saying.
when the draft came, right, and you had John Morant, you had Zion Williams, R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett wasn't Knicks fans' first choice.
Okay.
We was screaming out
He was going-
Zion Williams,
All right.
even John Morant.
Both of them's in the
Now, when
That
we
whole
look at the
draft class is a
result,
fucked up situation.
Look.
The whole draft class.
look.
Now
Except
you know why they getting
RJ.
European players.
Look.
RJ.
Out of the draft
Socioeconomic
class.
dynamics
Excuse
that
me,
goes
out of the
into
draft
our
class, who is the most poised, obedient, ready to play out the draft class? It's RJ.
Not only.
What you mean? Zion Williams, this nigga,
Yeah, but
he's chasing
like
broads
John
and
Morant,
shit.
That's the future future of the NBA.
He gaining weight and
I'm
shit.
sorry,
He's not
Ja
even.
Morant is the future of the NBA, bro.
Wasn't Jared Jackson Jr. in that
You saying
draft
John
class?
Morant?
He's in that draft class.
Did you see him getting in any trouble?
But
But Jared Jackson Jr. He
he's
was in
older.
that draft class.
But he's older.
I don't know. I think he might
No,
have
he
came
came in
out
older.
the same time.
No, he didn't come out. He didn't come out.
I'll
the same.
look at that.
You telling me you a risk? Hold up, I'm gonna get Kev. You a risk bringing John Morant coming to the Knicks? If we could get John Morant, do you think that would be a good pickup?
Me
It wouldn't have
knowing his behavior patterns, I wouldn't bring John Morant to the Knicks.
Now, this is my point. Now, can I speak?
Right.
Now, look, you say that, but you got to understand, in New York, we got gun laws. He wouldn't have been able to run around here with guns. He's in a state.
You really believe
He's
that?
in a state where it's legal to carry and bear arms at all times, at all courses, in your vehicle, on your wrist. You can have an AR-15 on your arm.
Correct. That's why his ass
So
ain't
that's
in
why
jail by now.
he's not in jail.
But that
So
is
he
you're
ain't committing a
violating
crime.
your contract moral turpitude.
He's violating the
I
NBA
keep
guide.
telling you that.
No, they made an NBA guideline.
No, that was after Gilbert Arenas and them did that. It was a clearly etched in stone, dude.
That they,
Because
he
there
brung
was
it to
an
the- he
example
brung it.
prior to this idiot doing what he was doing.
But he
So
just
now
got- he
here
was-
it is. No.
He was in a car driving around the city
Don't
with a gun in
matter
the car.
what it is. What it
In a
is
state
was
where it's
we had
legal
two
to carry.
NBA basketball players gambling, brought pistols all in the NBA facilities and all of that. So they said,
That's
dude,
different.
Listen, will you come on Real Talk with Nick looking any kind of way, man?
you can't.
You gotta preparate yourself, right?
can't
You gotta
listen.
prepare, right?
You can't listen.
Hey,
Nah,
don't you
that
get
don't
yourself
work. That
don't you
work.
get yourself
That don't
prepared
work.
before you come on
No,
my
that
show?
That don't work.
Don't you get your thoughts? You write down your
That don't work.
come on, man. Why it don't work in everyday
Because,
life,
like I
man?
said, in everyday life,
You prep yourself,
everybody's
man.
Everyday people. At the same
You prep
time,
yourself.
He's just He's just a kid, following what he
Oh,
hears on the
man.
music.
Well,
Just
we know
like
what?
Nick-
He's
just
not a
like
good fit. We
98
need grown
listen,
men on the Knicks. We don't need no kids mentality,
Can that
man.
kid read his contract? Can that kid read his contract? Can he read, yo, I can't be in situations that put me in a compromising situation where I'll be in front of the newspaper talking about, oh, I won't.
Only reason why he was in the
I'll
newspaper.
be better
Listen,
the next time.
Only reason why he hit the newspaper because it went online and then they talked about it.
Dude,
But if it was just
Did
any,
you gotta.
we
listen,
can talk
man,
about
I
because you got the
can't-
white.
Do
Listen,
not
if we were to go hunting,
defend
if he
this,
goes
man.
hunting,
You
and
can't
I
defend
can't
it.
defend it. I'm not
You
saying
trying to.
he's no. I'm not. I'm just saying at any point is he really wrong? It's just
Yeah.
the topic of is he really
Dude.
wrong when you in a state
You want me to
where
explain
you
why
doing
he
what you
wrong?
normally
No,
supposed to
Let
do.
me explain why he wrong. and
Just
then I
because
want
I'm an
you to-
NBA
Then I'm gonna
star
let you talk.
and I'm not around, I'm not on NBA time.
Let me explain what he did
I'm
wrong.
on my personal time.
Okay. And you
Now,
still
if
represent
and
the
if
NBA.
somebody make a mistake and put the gun on me, understand? Now,
Somebody made a mistake. You could believe.
yeah,
you
because he
believe
put
this
him on
story,
video.
yeah.
If it wasn't
Dude.
on video, then it wouldn't have never been known.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been
I'ma
in trouble.
Say this before you
Go ahead,
on,
go ahead.
and I'm gonna let you go. When you sign your NBA contract, you're not only representing your team, you're representing the NBA brand. And the NBA has certain guidelines. They even give you a handbook, dude, that tells you you cannot have no firearms on you. We don't even want you even having a picture with a firearm on you because firearms can lead to what we almost had with the Gilbert Arenas dude Trenton situation. That's written in the handbook. So now that's written in the handbook. What the hell is your ass knowing that you should read the handbook? Your ass is going to a strip club with $50,000 of your money, the NBA money, all over the strip club, and your ass, with your stupid ass, with your fucking eyes looking in a girl's big ass hole in her ass. What about that one? You walk around with your daughter, but you got your face in some girl ass. In this strip club, your ass got this.
I didn't even know about this
Yeah,
one.
and they got pictures of this.
No, they got pictures.
Okay, so now
But then you got
that ain't no gun.
Zion Williams.
No. We
that's
on
running
John
them
Morant.
out.
We'll get the Zion Williams.
Yeah, we naming players that's not good.
You wanna use
That's
that.
not
You
good, man. So let's go on to Zion.
I'm
He's
telling
chasing
you why
broads.
he violated his thing. So let me finish. Because I was listening to you while you was telling me why he didn't break no laws. If you in a strip club like that, even though the strip club violated their privacy policy law,
Yeah, okay.
because that picture wasn't supposed to be in the
out.
New
There
York
you
Post.
go. That's my whole point.
Okay, but it's
Certain
out.
certain shit ain't
What
supposed
does
to
that
be
make you look like, dude? I'm talking about now they got proof you violated your moral turpitude court. Because they got a picture of your ass with all that money in your face in some girls behind. All right, so now that right there says that's a moral turpitude violation.
Conflict of interest, man. We need you to be playing, man.
Then
Sponsorship and all that.
moral turpitude violations, your dumbass idiot get caught with a gun dancing before you did that act with the woman. You did.
Now let's play.
Moral turpitude
Now,
violation.
now-
That's why he got it.
Now I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
And I'm gonna sit there and just say like this. Okay, he got in trouble, but that's wrong. When I'm 21, 22, I'm in the club in Memphis, one of the murderous states in the whole capital, and actually get top of the murder capital, where everybody's shooting each other. I'm in a club. I'm a NBA player worth 200 million. You think I'm not gonna hold a gun on me?
That's
Listen,
why you have
security
bodyguard.
and all that. Come on, man.
License.
Listen, man.
But
To sum it up,
like I
man.
said,
And
but
John Morant wasn't in Memphis. He
Look.
was in Denver when that happened.
I
Listen.
know about
Another
Denver.
carry, another free carry.
Free carry.
Well, he
Look,
would've been in
look,
Denver.
look,
That's what I'm
look.
trying to say.
I'm just
I'm not
saying
saying
you
he's
know.
stupid because on my own quote I said the boy was dumb.
All right. So
Yeah,
to
'cause I
so
said
to sum it up,
I said to myself, he get caught again doing it.
to sum it up,
He's a fool.
I'm gonna
No,
play
I knew he
devil.
was dumb already.
Look. To sum it up, right?
Stand by what I said.
I'm saying out of the whole situation, when we look at that draft class, where
Yeah.
R.J. Barrett, Zion Williams,
But you
and
got
John
Johnson,
Morant, it appears to
You got John
be
Jackson Jr.
that R.J. Barrett was the most focused one. The Knicks made the right
No.
choice, man. He might not have been the best talent out the
Barrett
draft.
is not an American citizen. He's a
Ja-
Canadian.
No, I'm
Jackson.
talking about as far as his
Jackson.
behavior.
Jackson.
It was more. He
But I'm
want to
saying
hear R.J.
Jackson
Barrett
Jr.
and
was
no.
in that
From
draft
America,
class.
he's a Canadian.
Listen, man.
Jackson Jr. was in that.
All
draft
right,
class.
name him, but who was more focused? I'm trying to say.
Ja-
Out of the
If you
ones,
look now, who's really the elitist one out of that whole draft class? Really, it's Jackson.
I'm trying to make a
The one with
point
the
as
2
far
year-
as
the
what's
2 year-
happening off the
The
court.
2-year college.
I'm trying to make
The
a
kid
point.
with the 2-year college experience, not the ones coming off the 1 years.
Thank you
Like-
very much. And that's what
And
I'm
that's
saying.
the-
That's what
and
I'm
that's-
trying to tell you.
And that's the
I said
difference.
he ain't do nothing because he got his father there with him.
And he
His
got his
father's
father. His
telling
father.
him, yo, you ain't going, because I know Jared Jackson Sr. Straight up good Christian man, like Keith Smart. Good Christian people go to church every Sunday and they got morals. So I know they're gonna behave yourself, and that's why I say it's always exceptions to that. What you saying? I'm not saying what you saying ain't correct, but I can pull other people up that didn't make no mistakes either.
All right.
That was the choice that he made.
Yeah.
And dude, you made a bad choice twice. I gotta question your mind, man. Dude, I tell you this much.
What if somebody's out
You
to get
do
him?
it again.
What if somebody's out to ruin him and that tape that came out, the second tape, already been recorded? And it's someone else's phone. They trying to ruin him. Just
All I
playing
say
devil
is this,
advocate.
Why you keep putting yourself in those type of
Because
positions?
this is,
And why
this
you
that
keep
era.
being with that dude? That guy, it's a
That's
guy
that
that
era.
he always with that got the gun.
It's his friend, best friend.
Right, so you gotta, you know,
You gotta
his
dismiss
father
his
gotta,
best friend.
his father gotta intercede
And
with
that's
that, man.
and that's the thing.
His
right
father
there.
gotta let him know, like, yo, dude, you know, you keep him up, we're gonna lose everything.
All right, moving right along, man. The big talk with Giannis becoming a Knickerbocker.
What about him?
How
How would we make the trade happen?
it took the words out of my mouth. How is this possible? How can we make it possible?
Make it possible. Trade options.
Trade option. Who would you trade to bring Giannis? Starting with willpower.
I would trade Hardelstein. I'll trade him. I'll trade R.J. Barrett, and I'll trade
Is that Hardesty?
your Hardelstein.
I'd rather
R.J.
get
Barrett.
rid of a big man.
Yeah,
Active white boy?
because I'm gonna. Don't worry about it. Because
That's slow money though.
no,
think
because
about
I'm
big
gonna
boy.
use.
Let him
Jericho
explain.
Sims. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna put Jericho Sims to work because I think that idiot coach, he retarded Jericho Sims' development. So I'm gonna make sure Jericho Sims play by getting rid of that motherfucker and bring Giannis in here because I need his money to put on that contract. I'm not gonna get rid of Grimes and them because I need Grimes on my team. Okay, I'll get rid of Hardenstein and bring Giannis in there and unleash Jericho just so why you know I'm getting rid of him. Then I'm gonna get rid of Julius Randle. Why? Because I don't like that motherfucker. So that's why. And I'm gonna get rid of R.J. Barrett because I don't need him. I could get a better three like Mikal Bridges. So I could get rid of all of them and bring in better players. Okay, and get Giannis and still keep my core a little bit intact.
So Kev, I've noticed that You ain't mentioned Quentin Grimes.
Mhm.
You'll keep, but
Or Emmanuel quickly. I need them, man.
you need Emmanuel Quickly too.
Yeah, I need them.
But if you had to choose between Emmanuel Quickly and Quentin Grimes,
I'm keeping Quentin Grimes.
G5, you agree with that?
I'll take it away.
You take who?
Take it away.
You take it away?
Yeah.
Take what
it
away?
out.
Huh?
I would go.
Quickly or Grimes, man?
No. I would go with worse. I won't even go with half of this way pick. Like, I would keep my core. The core is RJ. You gotta have one from that draft. I'm sorry, you gotta keep one from that draft. You gotta keep one from that beginning era where we started with. You can't get rid of everybody. So it's like, you
Okay.
get rid of 4-year players and keep the 2-3-year players. What the Knicks normally do every year for the last 50 years. We always do that. And then we would let them go. What happened? They turn into something totally better when they go somewhere else.
All
That's
right.
the whole. So it's like you got to keep somebody.
Okay.
I
So
bet you any amount of money Obi
You keep-
Toppin gonna put an end to that myth. Because Obi Toppin is coming into his 4th year. Okay, so that myth gonna be put to rest. He gonna
What?
come into his own in Indiana.
like I know, and then
Yeah.
what that's not putting the myth to rest. It's gonna be
No,
the truth.
'cause he wouldn't have played
That's
here
what
in his
I'm saying
4th year.
is the myth.
With
That they
Julius
leave,
here.
we get rid of them by their third,
The
fourth
coach all
year.
the time.
The Knicks always get rid of their draft picks by the third, fourth year, but when they go to the other team, then you see them blossom.
Yeah,
You seen
that's
it with
what's gonna
Shepherds.
happen.
You seen it with motherfucking. I can name a
That's
bunch
what's gonna happen.
of drafts that
And
we
I
had.
blame that on Thibodeau.
Even
All right,
Tim
so
Hardaway Jr.
No, Cam Reddish.
Now,
He's gonna have a good year too this year.
so
played
basically,
for the Lakers.
you saying Tom Thibodeau don't know how to rotate his players?
Right.
Ba-
Or have a rapport with him. Like certain players he like, I guess, because they grovelers or something. You know, you run into these type of players that, ingratiate themselves to evil men like Tom Thibodeau. And he likes these kind of guys. So, then you got real men that don't give a fuck about no Tom Thibodeau. They punch in and they bring their lunch pail and they do their job and they leave and don't say shit to nobody. Those are the I call them the Iron Men. Them niggas come and do their job and they ain't there to be having no political conversation with no fucking body. You understand? You got people like that in there.
Yeah, you got the
AKA
cop sirens
Tom
coming,
Brady.
man. Talking that shit.
I'm just
You
letting
talking that
know.
shit.
All right? Just in case you think I don't know, now you know. Okay? And between that, that's how the masters pick and choose.
Basically.
Now,
I'm gonna leave it like that.
now, this is for G5. Last season, right?
Uh-huh.
The New York Knicks, the offense was ran through Julius Randle.
No way.
No, Jalen Brunson and Julius
Don't say
Randle.
that.
Come
Don't
on
say
now.
It wasn't ran by Julius Randle at all.
Come on, most of the offense coming from the Knicks.
No, it did not. No, it did not.
It was Julius Randle. It was Jalen Brunson
It was Jalen Brunson
and Julius
All
Randle.
right, say that. Don't say
Okay,
Julius Randle
but who
and
was he
Jalen
dishing the
Brunson.
ball to? 9 out of 10. It was going to
That's
Julius
not true,
Randle.
'cause That's
Let me
not
say
true.
this.
RJ averaged 20.
You telling
RJ
me?
averaged
Let
20.
me be
If RJ averaged 19 to 20 points a game, and this one averaged 24, 25 a game,
What was Jalen Brunson's assist average this year?
Come
and that
on,
was
man.
at 5'6".
Come on, man.
24.3
Jalen
points.
Brunson averaged 24 points a game, 6.2 assists, and 3.5 rebounds.
Okay, now when we talk about his
That's a hell
assists,
of a fucking-
when we
This is what
talk
I'm
about,
trying to say.
wait,
You gonna
hold
sit
up,
there and say
hold up.
Julius Randle before him? No, I can't let.
All right, let me go through the back door. Look, don't say nothing, Will. Look, Will. Look. I got something for him. Maybe he'll understand the question this way. Maybe he'll understand the question this way. Was Julius Randle the reason the Knicks got to the postseason?
No.
Oh my God. With a real G5 stand up, just last week I asked you the same
No,
question,
you did not.
and you said Julius Randle is
did
the
not.
reason why the Knicks went to the playoffs. You said
Julius
that.
Randle is the reason why the-
All right, so if he's the reason, that means the ball was being fed to
Right.
Julius Randle. So if the ball, cut it out. You're not gonna confuse the host like this. If the ball was being fed to Julius Randle, and he was the reason why the Knicks
Julius Andrews averaged 25 points a game.
So he was getting the rock.
But he averaged 24.
He was getting the rock.
Right.
The offense.
24, 25,
Look, I'm gonna come back
20.
to you later. I'm gonna come back to you later.
20.
I'm gonna come back to you later.
24 and 20.
I'm gonna come back to you later.
RJ was averaging 20, so that's 25, 24, and 20. So that means he was dishing it out to both. For RJ to get 20 points a game?
I think RJ got 19.
19, but it's still average 19, 20 points.
Come on, man.
19, because that motherfucker would have had 20, it'd be 20 points.
We do that right in the Zach math over here, man.
That's what he averaged.
Now, the point I'm trying to make.
Still 19, 20.
The point I'm trying to make.
No, 19 is 19, one less than 20.
That's right.
That's what that is.
Now,
okay,
with that being said,
still a 60
with that being said, listen, we listen.
It's still 60.
Somebody gotta take some remedial course in math.
It's over 60 when you add a 60. When you add all three of them up, it's over 60.
G5.
So that's good. When you can get that,
G5.
then the bench can score 40.
G5. Are you telling me that the Knicks offense was not ran through Julius Randle?
No.
It wasn't no Batman and Robin duo between Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle.
I believe it was Jalen Brunson
and Julius Randle.
The team with Julius Randle.
Thank you.
Doing most of the scoring.
Thank you. And if he's doing most of the scoring, the offense was running through Julius Randle. Now, this is my next question.
One thing I know, if you look at Julius Randle's assists to turnover ratio, that shit is nothing like Jalen Brunson's assist to turnover ratio.
Listen.
Therefore, Jalen Brunson led the team.
Listen, he led the team, yes. But
that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no. You're being complicated. When I'm asking you who he was dishing the ball to Randle. Everybody knew Randle had the ball. So my question, listen, I'm trying to set up a question here.
I know, but I just want to know how RJ got his 19.
Listen, he got his 19 when your man was turning over the ball. That's how he got his 19.
That's how he started scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was playing point forward, you feel me? When your man was acting like Anthony Mason, RJ Barrett had to substitute a little and step his game up a little, just a little. You know, that's how he got. Listen, now check this out. I'm glad you said that. You said that RJ needs the ball in his hand. My question to you is now, damn, just to get here, I had to fight through this shit. Tongue and Nick breaks just to get to this question right here. If the offense ran through RJ Barrett like it ran through Julius Randle between Brunson and Barrett, would the Knicks have a better season if the offense was running through RJ Barrett? If the go-to man was Jalen Brunson bringing that rock up to feed Barrett?
I think it'd be a worse season because RJ Barrett ain't as consistent as Julius Randle. As far as scoring, that motherfucker RJ Barrett could come out and do what he did against Brazil, go 1 for fucking 4 or 1 for 8. He'll do that. He went 1 for 10 in the goddamn last game against Miami, man.
Yeah, but all right, that's one game. That's one game. Come on now.
He'll go 3 for 14. He'll at least get more because he's a more determined scorer than RJ, man. RJ will
give up the ball.
Yeah,
RJ
man, he'll turn that ball over too, man.
He's an overseas player, so overseas players tend to play fundamental basketball.
Hey, yo, hold on,
he'll go back to the fundamentals, and the fundamentals is not to try to get the point, pass it off.
I'm gonna ask you something. Now, it's me. Did you see RJ take 3 motherfucking steps on that layup he went across the nigga?
Speak up,
I'm
please.
just saying, did you see 3 motherfuckers? I mean, he didn't even try to Euro step the shit. You know, like, you kind of like, when you know you do the 1-2, you try to go wide, you know, let them nigga know I Euro. Now, he just went 1, 2, 3. I said, yo, that shit'll work over there.
It'll work over there.
But you can't do that shit in the NBA.
Because that shit was working for him all this whole fucking summer when he was playing for Canada. He's doing that same 3-step shit he talking about.
You do that 3-step shit this year, I'm telling you.
He can't do that in the NBA though. That's a walk.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
But they do it now because they don't count the bounce step.
Okay. Next question.
So they're not counting that bounce step.
Next question.
The first step after the bounce, they're not counting that.
The superstars, man. The Knicks is desperately in need of a superstar.
Yeah, that's what
you had to take your pick between Donovan Mitchell, Giannis. Who you going with?
All right, first of all, who said Donovan Mitchell is a superstar?
Who said he
labels
wasn't?
him a superstar.
Who? Shit.
He did.
Shit. That's,
Donovan Mitchell averaged like over 25 points
Yeah,
a
but
game
he's
for
not
the last
consistent.
7-8 years, man.
not
That
consistent.
motherfucker's a superstar. He
Is he?
led Utah to the playoffs. Like
I know, but is he
3 or
really a
4.
superstar?
Yeah.
yeah.
I won't consider him being a real superstar.
Why?
Superstar
Yeah.
like a LeBron James. I can't put him with them. Can't put him with the ADs, the LeBron James. He's not with them yet. He ain't even got a chip. He can't be with Steph Curry, Klay Thompsons, and the.
You know what, man?
Greens.
Adrian Dantley was probably one of the greatest basketball players I ever seen play basketball. You know what? He didn't get a championship.
No, I'm
That
just
don't
saying he
take
ain't got
nothing
that
away from
veteran.
how bad that motherfucker was.
Yeah, but he bad, but he not. We stopped him, man. Josh Hart put the fair guard to him.
Oh, Josh Hart.
Put the fair guard to him.
And
Come on,
Josh Hart, it was also Quentin Grimes.
All right, well they put the fair guard
That
to him.
freed up RJ.
Yo, I got a question, man.
to do what he
All right, wait. I got a question, man. Josh Hart.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
he look like he's sick, man.
Yeah, I'm sick, man. My stomach is, yo.
Yeah, you still mad about Josh
Yeah.
Hart.
Don't get me wrong. I just feel like, yo, this Josh Hart shit.
Do you see
I-
how he playing in the Olympics too?
There we go.
Now we
I
gonna
mean,
just say,
listen, I'm just saying,
hey, from
you gotta
now
pay
on,
attention
we
to
just
what
gonna
they
say
doing.
JH. We not gonna say
Yo,
Josh
let me tell you something, man. This fucking Josh Hart.
He's everywhere.
Listen,
He's
man.
on ESPN. He's
Listen,
everywhere right
I'm
now.
not saying he ain't do nothing,
Come on, he making
but
the niggas look good.
goddamn, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, Dougie. Nigga just got here. Can he get to
He on like
see the? Can he get to see the city? Can he get to know?
Hey, Josh Hart
This
on
motherfucker
like
still
five.
need a map to get around New York.
He's on.
He still needs a map to get around New York. And you're throwing this nigga this money around here
Look, he
like he been a New York resident. Look, you can't even move in certain states without being a resident for 1 fucking year. I'm tired of this fucking Josh Hart shit.
It's a hard job.
It's a hard job.
Come on, man.
Gotta do it.
Come
And this
on.
nigga name is Josh Hart.
Get the fuck out of here, man. This nigga came to the Garden, screamed out, said, "This is my motherfucking city."
And what they did.
And gave him fucking 82 million.
Reasons
got
why
90,
the
90.
same-
Gave him 82 million.
It's
He got the most.
91
He got the
82 million. What's his average? Talk to me.
91
It ain't
million
about his
reasons
average.
What's
why
his
he
average? What he average?
Not
He
even
can
about
buy
What the fuck he average? I want to know his average.
9.
What is his average?
I'm telling you again.
What is his average?
9.
I'm telling you again.
Like
Oh,
9.
and what does it mean you quickly?
It doesn't matter.
No. That means Nick is about to get in your ass answer. What is no? We gonna Google. You gonna put some put some respect on the man quickly's name, please.
Probably like
Put something like 14. Yeah,
There
16.
you go,
Yeah,
14.
16.
What is Josh Hart's basketball average?
What the fuck you paying this man all this fucking money? And you gonna
see what he doing.
come on,
He
man.
averaged 10.2.
10 points.
Yeah.
That, who's that?
Okay, let's
A man you quickly, right?
Very quickly.
And how much Josh? Well, if he averaged 10, that means Josh Hart is like 5 or 6.
But you
Fuck out of here! You
gotta
giving
put
this man?
on his name.
I'm not going for it,
You know
man.
why?
Fuck out of
Look at him
here.
in the Olympics. He put,
Manuel quickly averaged 15.2.
Okay. I said 14. We going up a notch. 15.
Oh, he averaged 14.9. That's 15.
Okay, 15. We gonna do the math. We gonna average.
9 attempts.
You know what I'm saying? Because 9 is the highest number.
so who had 9?
None of them average single digits. They both average double digits.
And you gonna
But I
skip.
think
And what's his assist? What's his
I think that
assist?
Josh Hart got less time than Emmanuel Quickly.
Oh, come on, you think?
I gotta look at the
We ain't gotta figure out who been there the longest.
Listen, man, I'm
Come on, we
looking
not.
at
Ain't
the
about the
stats,
longest. It's
Come
about
on,
the
man.
effect.
That's
Effect to
disrespect.
the team.
I like Emmanuel Quickly.
That's disrespect.
I'm
That's
just
not
saying.
disrespect. It's
Come on, man. That's
disrespect.
disrespect.
That's the new John Star.
Fuck out of here, too.
Yeah, that's it, man. Come on, don't be hating.
That's the new
man.
John Starks,
Don't hate.
bro.
Listen.
You gotta
Don't
love
hate
it.
Emmanuel Quickly.
Which
You
John
gotta-
Stark am I getting? The left hand dunk or the 2 for 18?
You get
Don't act like John.
You get both.
Give both.
You get both.
That makes a whole John Stark.
He's old John. Nigga, look at him in the. I'm sorry, but right now, Fever. He was coming off the bench the whole preseason.
Let me tell you something. Could
I'm gonna
Josh
take
Hart
it.
guard?
Like-
Could
like-
Josh Hart?
like him.
Could Josh Hart guard
Yes. He could
Michael
block it.
Jordan during his prime?
Josh-
Michael Jordan gave
Yes.
props.
Yes.
Guard that.
Yes.
You must be out
guard
there.
him.
He could guard the 1 through 4 like it's nothing,
I ain't
bro.
gonna say he's gonna be successful guarding him, but he's gonna guard him.
He's not gonna be scared to guard him.
Right. He gonna guard him.
You forget he could guard
And
the 1 through 4.
my man Contavious Caldwell Pope, he'll guard that nigga too.
Nigga, he was on
And
the
yeah.
5. Matter of fact, in the Cleveland game, he was guarding the
Emmanuel
5.
Quigley, Contavious, Caldwell Pope, y'all got robbed without a gun. If that bum-ass Malcolm Brogdon was the 6th man of the year. The fuck out of here. Emmanuel Quigley was way better than that nigga. Contavious, Caldwell Pope is
And I'm going to tell you something else.
than that motherfucker Malcolm Brogdon.
I don't care what nobody say. Emmanuel Quigley money is in Josh Hart bank account right now.
Nah.
That's the fuck it is, man.
Quigley money is going to be with the Philadelphia 76ers or it's one of these teams that's going to give him that money. Because he's going to get $120 million, man.
He could go to 76ers.
He's getting ready to leave the Knicks, man.
Listen, if once Harden go, they're going to need something there at the 2. And we know Quigley could pay the 2.
Exactly.
That's disrespect, man.
Well, listen.
You let a player come in here half a season,
you
you throw $82 million.
Get mad.
You throw because I want a championship, man. I don't want like fraternizing because he knows somebody and we gonna play. Come on, man.
What you thinking? You thought so you think because you know his son.
Yeah.
So you think that's what it is?
Yeah, it's cutthroat shit.
So
It's the cutthroat.
So the guy we got off the guy we got off the Warriors. The guy we got off the Warriors too. That was like a cutthroat.
You think not?
He got paid too. You know he got paid.
Yeah, more than Emmanuel. Yeah.
Don't forget he got paid.
Yeah.
And that's the real spot of where he really plays.
And you saying you condoning that shit?
Emmanuel Quigley spot is really with the new guy, the new white boy.
And you could. And
that's the real problem.
And guess what?
Don't put Josh Hart there. Josh Hart, you know whose problem is that?
That's the head office.
That's RJ's problem.
Oh shit! Peter pays for Paul.
He's playing the 3.
How's that?
In the Olympics right now, he's playing in the 3 as a starter. At the 4. This is what I'm trying to tell you. He can guard 1 through 5.
Over there, that fever bullshit.
And the NBA playing small ball, right? So if the NBA playing small ball, he'll be able to D every team in the NBA. 1 through 4. He could come in at any position. Josh Hart.
Let me tell you something, man. I expect.
Man, you quickly can't do that.
I want to see Josh Hart have a full season. This motherfucker better not be hurt. I don't want to hear about no injuries. I don't want to hear shit.
Coach, you don't think
listen, I don't want to hear shit.
Oh, man, he could get hurt, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but he don't have to shoot. You know that.
Man,
but it's still getting 82 mil. Motherfucker that don't shoot. Let's talk about that.
He's gonna shoot, nigga. He's gonna get the open shot.
Listen,
get his own shot.
I'm telling you, the problem.
Only thing Josh Hart could do is play off the ball.
Listen,
I'll give him that.
Listen,
he could play off the ball.
Yo, what's his name?
But
what's his name from the
take nothing away from him.
From the Golden State Warriors? What's that guy from the Golden State Warriors?
The guy that got traded.
The one that we got. We got the guy from the Golden State Warriors from the championship team, the white boy that used to play with.
Vincenzo.
All right, then Vincenzo.
Yeah,
that's who they got.
Dante DiVincenzo.
He's not playing off no bench.
No, he's gonna come off the bench.
You think so?
Yeah, he's gonna be in Emmanuel Quigley's spot. There's no way. It's no way. Dante DiVincenzo plays Emmanuel Quigley's role. He played that role with Golden State. You don't see him stealing the ball and giving it to Steph.
So you don't think he can be the starter too?
He could start.
Oh, fuck, wait with the disrespect.
They didn't bring him.
You don't think Emmanuel Quigley could have been a starter?
That's how I'm looking at it.
You don't think Quigley could have started?
I don't think he's gonna.
They are building a core around Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart are Jalen Brunson's boys. Okay, so now you're gonna bring in Mikal Bridges. That's the last link. Been playing with Mikal Bridges since
you really think Mikal Bridges coming?
Either he's gonna finish out.
I'm gonna say this:
if he finish, he might just finish out.
Donovan Mitchell, come here.
If he finish out,
I thought you said Mikal Bridges.
Oh, Mikal Bridges is already here, man. What is wrong with you? You don't see who Jalen Brunson playing with, man? You better, hey, dude.
He's playing with them right now. Him and Josh.
Watch and see what I'm saying. I'm not even gonna say nothing.
So you saying the Knicks gonna have Mikal Bridges, Donovan Mitchell? These are the future players you see coming here. You see Mikal Bridges in a Knick uniform. You see Donovan Mitchell in a Knick uniform. You see Giannis in a Knick uniform.
Yeah.
You see these 3 players all together in a Knick uniform. Well, goddamn, when is parade coming?
Because you know they just going.
When is coming?
But when that happens, listen.
When is coming?
When that happens, that means the whole old Knicks is gone.
That means Mitchell Robinson's out of here.
He's gone. Mitchell Robinson
gone.
is gone, man. Listen.
RJ gone.
They gonna
Listen,
bring
RJ
Joel
gone.
Embiid in.
Mitch
Joel
gone.
Embiid is on that dude client list, man.
And Julius
So
Randle
keep
gone.
thinking Joel Embiid
That's the
ain't
three
gonna
that's
be
got to
here.
go.
Oh, you
For
got
those three
Joel
to
Embiid
come.
here too?
Joel Embiid gonna be here.
Look, those are the three that got to go for those three to come.
Now,
RJ, JR, and MJ.
All of them gonna be
Now,
gone, man.
They gotta go.
you're gonna get rid of Mitch for Joel.
They're gonna get rid of Mitch for Joel. I'm not
Is that
getting
a
rid of
smart
Mitch for
move?
nobody.
Is that a smart move? Numbers
No,
don't
it's
lie.
not a smart move, but
Let's go to the
some niggas
stats.
it is.
Look at Mitchell Robinson's stats compared to his.
Okay, it's no comparison.
Wait.
Joel.
It's no
Joel
comparison.
Embiid?
Yeah.
I think he was the MVP, right?
Listen, I ain't asked you all that.
No, fuck you talking
What he
about.
done for New
Put some
York?
respect
I don't
on
care.
that.
I don't got no respect for him until you do something for the Apple.
There's no comparison.
Let's go for it. Let's go. Let's go with the numbers. Let's go with the numbers. Look it up.
Numbers is way bigger than what
Let's go.
you
Let's
said.
look.
Lie to a
Look.
little.
Look.
We gonna do
Look. Here we go. We're gonna compare.
Don't
Numbers don't
You
lie.
hurting your man's
Look.
pride like that.
We gonna
it.
go.
hurt your
My
man's
pride.
Let's go.
Nah, I'm talking about
What is Mitchell Robinson's points per game average?
Google's your friend, man.
that don't mean that.
Mitchell Robinson averaged 8.2 points a game.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you.
How many blocks?
Stop.
Three.
Stop.
Three blocks every
Stop.
game.
Okay.
Do that. Don't compare him to him. That's not even
62%
fair.
from the free throw.
Okay.
Shoots 66% from the field.
66. Now,
Great.
so eight
All right, hold up. Let me get Giannis. Hold on.
8 points. He averaged
Right.
3 blocks.
The nigga was
86. You shoot 66.
This nigga was
What
just
is
this nigga
Joel
was just
Embiid's basketball average?
He was just the MVP, bro. Just got the MVP. You can't be a bum player getting MVP.
I ain't call him a
What
bum.
is Joel Embiid's points per game average in the NBA?
Mitch got to go.
He averages 27 points.
27 points. How many blocks?
2.
You don't need him to block. He got 27 on the block.
Come on, man. Defense wins games, man. He averaged 27 points a game.
It doesn't matter.
I want chemistry, man. I don't feel Joel would be a good fit for the New York Knicks. I don't need ball hogs.
You want
I need players like Josh. Now, this is where Josh Hart.
He only played 66 games this year.
You want to bring this motherfucker in? Do I smell injury prone? Huh? Is it?
33 points a game this year.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But is he an injury prone player?
33, bro.
Is he injury
His
prone?
career is 27.
Is he injury prone? Is he
This year, I'm
injury
talking
prone?
about this year.
66 games. Yeah.
So why would the fuck you bring him here?
That nigga averaged 10 rebounds a game and 4 assists.
Why would we bring an injured player
Because he's 20.
damaged goods, man?
He's 33. He's
Damaged
33,
goods.
10,
You already saying
33, 10.
hold up. Now
He's 33, 10, and 4.
hold up. You already
That's why.
okay.
He's 33, 10, and 4.
You're already
Numbers
saying
don't lie, bro.
you already saying that Tom
We know
Thibodeau
Mitch- we know
runs
Mitch-
his players
we know
down.
Mitch is your man.
You saying that Tom Thibodeau runs players down, right? Didn't we say this?
He
Tom,
won't be able to
now
play. You think
you're gonna bring a
Do you
what
the
you
Knicks
think is
would
gonna
keep him as the
happen
coach if they give
to
him
a damaged good player under
Do
Tom
you
Thibodeau
think
leadership.
The Knicks would keep Tibbs as the coach. If
Can
they
you
get
answer this
these
question,
players.
sir?
No, they're not gonna.
Can you
keep
answer
that
this question,
coach.
sir? If Tom Thibodeau runs down good players, what you think he gonna do to a damaged good player?
Dog, this is his last player. This is his last year as a Knick.
So you gonna listen?
Just
Man.
put it like that. This is his last year coaching.
Let me ask you, because he's running from the title. He don't want to get swamped away from shore. You said Tom Thibodeau, right? Scarecrow Thibodeau do not know how to rotate his players. Okay, run his players down to the ground. So you think it's a smart move to bring someone like Joel Embiid to the New York Knicks, knowing he's injury prone, and you got to coach. Don't disrespect the talk time, please. Let this man speak, and I'll get back to you, please. Please. Do you think that's a smart move?
Knowing that what?
He run down his plays. If he run down good players.
He's gonna run down all his plays.
So what's gonna happen to an injury prone player?
That's the way he coaches.
So what's the outcome of an injury prone player coming to Tom?
Playing under that, not aware of it.
Now, hold up. For Joel Embiid to come to the Knicks, who who do you think we have to give up in
Y'all
order?
giving up Mitchell Robinson.
Who else?
Y'all might give up probably Jericho Sims.
Who else?
Y'all might even give up Hardiston.
Okay, now
It
you
might
say
be one or the other.
okay,
One of them
okay,
gonna have to go in
okay. So you think it's worth giving up Hardiston, Jericho Sims, and who's the other player?
And Mitchell Robinson.
And Mitchell Robinson
Yeah.
for injury prone.
I'm
A
not
player-
gonna do that, but they gonna do that.
And
I
you
don't
think
have
that's a
anything-
good move right there? See, y'all throwing these big names, man. I'm looking at what
I'm
they
only
do.
explaining to you what I would do. You asking me personally, I wouldn't trade them because I need my defenders. Now, if you want to get 27 points a game after having another guy next to you want to get 27 points a game, having another nut guard named Donovan Mitchell want to get 25 points a game, you see the chemistry if you want to. I see a problem. Okay, your point guard averages 24 points a game. It's not but one
Who
ball.
said you? That's your list.
You gotta be able. I'm saying that.
I
this
won't
gotta-
have Donovan Mitchell on the Knicks.
Okay,
I
but I'm
said
saying
that. I
the Knicks is bringing
I never
him
want
in.
him.
But I'm at the point I'm trying to make.
I'm telling
I
you,
never
the
said
Knicks
to
is
bring
bringing
him to
him
the
What I'm trying to say is that why
I'm
would
not bringing
you
Donovan
risk?
here, but they gonna
Why
bring
would
him.
you risk giving up your core for a player that's is injury prone? Because he give up
Dominant
27.
Donovan
Yeah.
Mitchell
He's a dominant
injury
big man.
prone too.
I understand that, but I'm talking about. You talking about Joel Embiid like
Joel Embiid because he's in his prime. This is his prime. What are you talking about? The guy's only 25. It doesn't matter if it's everybody's injury prone in the NBA.
Let me tell you
so
something.
I can't sit there and let that go by.
Let me tell you something. Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson, what? Mitchell Robinson missed
He's
2
injury
years.
prone
He's put in.
too.
Yeah,
what are you
but-
talking about?
But if you play less
He
games
only
than Mitchell
scoring 9
Robinson,
points.
Because of Thibodeau's scheme. Because of the
No, even
offense.
when his offense wasn't,
I
Tibbs.
seen Mitchell Robinson.
Mr. Robinson can hit the three. He got more arsenal,
Score some baskets.
and Tom Thibodeau's blocking him from
You
that.
got 3 guys jacking up on
Mitchell Robinson got a Steph Curry shot.
Even let me ask you.
You know what I'm
something.
saying?
Let's look at.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Yeah.
Quentin Grimes average was.
Let's
Let's see what Quentin Grimes. Let's see what Quentin Grimes average. Because Quentin Grimes is the 4th option. So let's look at his average. Let's go with Quentin Grimes.
Google's your best friend.
What is Quentin Grimes' points per game?
We ain't gonna argue over this shit.
I'll do what? Who's
He
better?
averaged 9
12.
points a game.
Quentin Grimes.
Yeah. So now as a second-year man, that's pretty damn good, man. To average 9 points a game in the NBA. Okay, and he could defend. He's a defender.
Can he defend like Josh Hart?
He's similar.
Or he's similar to Josh Hart?
He's big. But I tell you, both of them together could stop Donovan Mitchell because they did it already. Okay, so
And you
yeah.
give the bag to
And
Josh Hart before
both of
Quentin
them together,
Grimes?
They stopped
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler too sometimes. So
Yeah.
those two was very formidable playing defense.
You give Josh Hart the money, man. Stop that,
And
man.
you get mad about it, but
It's
defense
the
is
truth.
constant, man.
That if anything, you should be mad at the free agent they signed.
Right.
Remember, we got Josh Hart off
You
a
should be
trade.
mad at the Knicks.
We
for
got him
bringing in
off a
Dante
trade.
DiVincenzo,
We got
man.
lucky to get Josh Hart. We got him off a trade, and then we made him sign. He said he wasn't signing to the Knicks. Remember, he didn't want to come to the Knicks.
So they brought Jalen Brunson here. He wanted to come. Once he brought Jalen Brunson here,
That's when you heard him say, "This is my
he wanted
city,"
to come here. So now, guess
and
what?
that gets you mad.
They traded one of their first-round picks for Josh Hart. So don't think that Jalen Brunson had nothing to do with that. And then, if you want to get mad at the front office, get mad at them for bringing in Dante DiVincenzo
That's
because
basically-
they brought him in to do because they knew first before they brought
Why you think
DiVincenzo
they
in.
ain't praying?
They asked Emmanuel quickly, what did he want? And he said, I want $100 million. And that's when they started signing all these other guys around him. But they said, dude, we ain't giving you that. You come off the bench. Remember that.
But you give it to Josh Hart.
Yeah.
You give a couple. You round his money off. It's damn near $100 million. You come on, man. What the fuck you gonna do? Yeah, just
They don't
New York's
bring in
my
Donovan
city.
Mitchell, Josh Hart starts.
New York's my city. I want to see Josh Hart better come through big this. Nick is looking in on Josh Hart. I got the fucking
What do you-
telescope
what kind
on
of
his ass.
season do you expect
Listen,
Josh
man.
Hart to have?
That's
Listen.
I don't know.
When you got 3 nut guys who gonna be shooting the ball all the time. So I'm gonna ask you, what kind of season do you expect Josh Hart to
He's
have?
gonna get the open threes.
He's definitely the 3rd option. But I'm just
He's
saying,
gonna get the open threes. The wide
based
open
on this
threes.
team we got now.
Yeah, he's gonna get on the wide open threes. those easy fast breaks, because he's quick with the fast break, because he gets stale.
I say Josh Hart averaged 15 points a game, 16 top. Yeah,
and that's
for
good.
the way he played.
And that's good.
And that's gonna be as a utility because
You saying he this upcoming season?
right. If they don't get rid of Quentin Grimes, they're gonna play Josh Hart at the 2 and the 3. That's how he gonna get his minutes off the bench. And when he come in, he ain't gonna come out. He probably played like 10 straight minutes. Then rest him, and then the second half give him another 10 or 12 straight minutes. He'll come out the game with 22, 25 minutes. You know, I mean, that's how I would coach him. But I don't know how this stupid nigga Thibodeau coaches. I know he'll leave Josh Hart out there for overextended amount of time. I know I've seen him do it. So.
Now, if the Knicks go to the postseason again, is Tom Thibodeau safe for another 2-3 years as a head coach?
I would think he is.
Not if we get the players that we gonna require.
I would think he's safe if he gets the Knicks to the postseason.
With the team we got right now,
that team ain't gonna make the postseason.
But I'm saying if he get some of these new, say if some of these trades do happen and the Knicks end up with something else, they gonna get rid of Tibbs because that it turns into a big man game. Tibbs is used to point guard game. They gonna need a big man coach.
I'm gonna say this, man. They're gonna need a players coach. Tibbs seems to rub certain players wrong, man. These certain players he's rubbing wrong are really good players, man. So, you know, it's got to come down to him changing his coaching style, or the Knicks changing the coach. Knowing that they stupid, they not gonna do that. Okay, they think they got something until it blows up in their face, and this might happen this year. It just might, because you're gonna force all of these teams together. And one thing about playing with chemicals and chemistry, if you don't put the right elements in there, that shit'll blow up in your face. So,
what's your prediction with Julius Randle? Is he going to have a successful season?
I can't predict nothing about him. Because I'm going to tell you like this. I'm not really saying nothing about that fried goat head motherfucker until the playoffs. Talk to me about that nigga when y'all get in the playoffs.
You call him a fried goat head.
He's a fried goat head, man. Motherfucker there, man. I'm sorry, man. Man, yo, man. He be making me mad, man.
And who's gonna be Randall's substitute, man?
Who's Randall's substitute?
Yeah.
Might be Josh Hart. Josh Hart.
They're gonna substitute Josh Hart.
For Randall?
Yo, hold up, man.
You know why I say
What's that guy name? What's the dude? No, I'll tell you what. Jericho Sims. Let's start saying Jericho Sims.
But if I say that, why y'all laugh though? Because
you said Josh Hart, man.
All right, but
that's what I'm saying.
But what position?
Yeah, but this is the man y'all giving the bag to. So you say he can't guard nobody. Now he can't guard nobody.
Look.
Yeah. Listen, next week, coffee for we gonna give Kevin some coffee too, man.
Played the 4, right? In the NBA, Brandon Ingram plays the 4, right?
Yeah. The small 4. That nigga.
He's replacing. Josh Hart replaces him in the 4 now in this tournament. He just played against what's his name, Frank Zelaminjo the other day, and he kept him at a minimum.
I'm gonna go along with that, but that's
and this is what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying, but he had to play against when they played against these niggas. They was big. Montenegro's big team.
Ingram ain't guard nobody. You ever want, man? Ingram want to score, and he will.
That's my whole point.
Don't play no defense.
So they put him in the 4, and he had to play against. What's his name? The veteran, the big Montenegro nigga.
But that was a rough game for them.
Yeah, but we beat him.
Yeah, I saw.
And he put his defense.
Josh Hart played D that game.
Perfect D, right?
Yeah.
On a big man, right?
Somebody bigger than him. But see,
this is what I'm trying to say. He could play the 1 to the 4.
That's gonna only work in that type of shit. You know, these big bruisers we got in the NBA, they could do that and score. That big dude was contained because he didn't have the skill, and Josh Hart had the will to stop him. You understand? I'm talking about these big bruisers like Jimmy Buckethead Butler that will rough ride right with Josh Hart, rough him right to the basket. Yeah, we got guys like that in the NBA, highly skilled basketball players.
And you know what a man quickly is gonna do? He gonna look at Josh Hart and say, "This what you doing with my money? This what you doing with my bag? You think this is what you doing with my bag?" When Josh Hart don't come through, a man quickly gonna be like,
"Wait till the United States play Canada. You gonna see Josh Hart guard your man R.J. Barrett."
And R.J. Barrett is gonna shake, bake, and go to the hole on this nigga. And this is gonna be proof that this man Josh Hart ain't worth the money the Knicks is throwing at him like that. I think it's overhyped.
Stop R.J. Barrett.
He's not stopping shit, man.
Okay, we'll see. The Brazilians did it.
He not stopping shit.
I think if some Mariachi soccer players could do it, I think that John Clark could do it.
I was mad they took a loss. I was going for Canada.
I saw how they beat them up, man. They kept the ball out. They pressed the ball and kept the ball
out his hand because the game before he did so good that it was like they had to know this time on the scouting report, RJ Barry cannot get the ball.
And they boxed and won him.
And if RJ don't get the ball, they not winning.
Yeah.
So then RJ did his thing. The other players, his other team.
He has the ball in his hand.
Man, he gotta have the ball, man.
When they go down, when they get down the court, they give RJ the basketball.
He's like the first 4 options, ain't he?
Yeah.
He started. Then he
and if he can't get past him, pass it out, cut, they give it right back to him. Then fake him, pop him.
Then he goes
and
right
I mean, he's
into his
moving some new moves
and they looking
for
for him. They looking for him. You think the Knicks looking for RJ?
Nope.
Knicks ain't looking for that nigga. Once that ball go back to Jalen Brunson, that shit going in the lane and up. Either alley-oop or to the basket.
All right, and that's what it is, man. We got Willpower, a.k.a. Kevin Williams, Harlem Finest. We got the G5 in the Hall of Harlem, man. Let's sign off. Keep the party alive, man.
What up, y'all?
So, anything y'all want to say before we sign off, man?
Just want to say, man, God bless all of us. Live life strong, live life long, and definitely live life for all your people that's around you.
And G5?
Y'all already know, same place, same time next week. Talk to you.
All right.
Peace and blessings, baby.
All right, and this is Harlem, baby.
All day long.
Harlem strong.
Harlem strong.